Assalamu alaikum, boys and girls. How are you all? I hope you all are doing good. Are you excited for another story? I know I am, so let's get started. Today I'm going to tell you a story called A Heartbreaking Separation. Long ago in Makkah lived a small family of a father, mother, and their son. The father was Abu Salama, mother was Salama, and the son was Salama. This was the time when Prophet Muhammad ﷺ had migrated to Medina. This family had accepted Islam and wanted to migrate to Medina too. It was a usual day in Makkah and everyone was busy doing their chores. Abu Salama and his family were quickly packing to escape Makkah at night. Suddenly the door of their house banged and they could hear people shouting outside. Abu Salama told his wife and son to stay inside and he opened the door. As Abu Salama opened the door, someone pushed the door and the people came inside. These people were the family of Abu Salama and his wife Salama. They all were disbelievers and were very angry about the fact that Abu Salama and his family had accepted Islam. One of their men shouted, "So, are you planning to escape?" Abu Salama stood confident and said, "Yes." The man said that if you want to go, then go, but I will not send my daughter with you. She will go with me back. Another man came forward. He was Abu Salama's relative. He said that you cannot take your son Salama with you. He will go with us. One of the men went inside and brought Salama with him. Salama came out crying, trying to get her son back, who was young at that time. These men showed no mercy. They pulled Salama away from his mother so hard that the little arm was broken. Another man pulled Salama away from her son and took her with him to her father's house. Abu Salama was left alone. His son was taken by his father, his wife was taken by her family. He went to Medina all alone. The place where these three were separated from each other was called Batha. After Abu Salama left, Salama would come out and sit at this place every single day, crying the whole day, missing her husband and her son. One whole year passed and Salama did not stop going to Batha daily and crying for the whole day. Finally, some members of her family had some mercy on her. They allowed her to go to Medina and her son Salama was also returned to her. She hugged her son tight and started her journey towards Medina all alone. She had hardly stepped out of Makkah when she met a man named Usman bin Abi Talha, who was the keykeeper of Kaaba. He asked her where she was going. She told him that she was going to Medina. He asked her, surprised, that are you going there alone? She replied, my son is with me. Usman bin Abi Talha was not a Muslim yet, but he was a kind man. He said that he would take her to Medina in his protection. After traveling for 8 days, they reached Quba. Usman pointed that the village you see far away, that is Medina, and your husband is there. Usman left her there and went back. Salama quickly went towards Medina, and finally, after such a painful, heartbreaking separation, this family was united again, and in a most beautiful place, Medina. So, that, guys, was a story about a heartbreaking separation. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Share it with your family and friends, and I'll inshallah see you in the next one. Till then, fi amanallah.